Amid the prevailing electricity crisis in Nigeria, which continues to have negative effect on businesses in the country, the government has endorsed the construction of a more than 1,000 megawatt hydropower plant to help ease the persisting electricity challenges in the country. Now, despite being Africa's largest oil producer, Nigeria continues to face a seemingly unending energy scarcity for decades. Let's have more details of that in this report.
Omowola Kalejai runs a small frozen food business in a local market in Nigeria's commercial capital, Lagos. Power supply is central to her business because without it, she wouldn't manage to keep her products from going stale. And in a country where public power supply is erratic, she would have closed shop long ago if not for this small generator, which has been her main source of power supply.
In a day, when we use generator, we do buy fuel of about 8,000 per day. 8,000 naira, you know, it's not easy. You can see the freezer that we are using. We have about 6 to 7 freezers, and to make it work, you have to buy enough fuel.
And this is the situation she faces almost on a daily basis when she comes to the filling station to buy fuel. Nigeria has been experiencing petrol scarcity in recent weeks, which has led to the hike in the price of the product.
And then to get the fuel is not something that is easy. You get to filling station, you have to be on queue. And if you know people, you bribe them so that you can buy what you want to buy and get out of there.
It's a situation that is replicated across Nigeria for small and medium-sized enterprises as they struggle to provide their own energy to run their businesses. Despite being Africa's topmost economy, Nigeria has grappled with power shortages for decades. Even after the government privatized a substantial part of the electricity sector, power supply is still largely erratic.
For us to make any appreciable impact in Nigeria's electricity industry, we have to have reliably about 40,000 megawatts of capacity running. Remember that we have about 200 million people, according to our census, and we're still producing 4,000 megawatts or less.
It's in order to boost capacity and enhance supply that the government has approved the construction of the 1,650 megawatt hydropower plant. Authorities have also said a $1.3 billion China-funded Zunguru hydropower plant will come on stream in the first quarter of next year.
Any power we can add to the grid, no matter the cost, will be good for our grid, will be good for the people. So 1,650 megawatts added will be great. And coming from hydro is cheaper than most other means of electricity generation. So this will be good for the grid. It will help stabilize our network, and it will also help get more power out to those that can afford it, those that need it.
If the government is able to deliver on the project, then small business owners like Kalejai may ditch their generators for good. But that too will be dependent on whether they're able to afford the power that will be supplied. For now, even though they are not getting constant supply, the government subsidizes the cost for them, though there's growing pressure on authorities to abolish the subsidy.